Hello, friends. Are you ready to talk without filters about a topic that concerns all men, but that we often pretend nothing about? Let's talk about how time leaves its mark. And yes, even down there. Many of you, as the years go by, will have noticed something different. The family jewel that seems a little smaller, the erection that is no longer lightning fast, and a response to stimuli that takes a while to arrive. Sound familiar? I know these changes can take a toll on your confidence and your intimate life, but don't despair. It's not the end of the world, and most importantly, you don't have to go through this in silence. There is a way to stay in control, to maintain your vitality, and to continue enjoying a fulfilling sex life even as you get older. Let time limit your pleasure. I am a urologist, and in my career I have seen many men go through these transformations without knowing where to turn. But today, I am here to tell you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I will reveal 7 golden strategies to strengthen your intimate health and make sure that time is just a number, not a limit to your pleasure and satisfaction. But before I reveal these secrets, a small favor. If you haven't to subscribe to the channel yet, do it now. You don't to want to miss out on the next exclusive content on health and intimate life, do you? And if this video intrigues you and you think it could be useful to others, leave a nice and quote. You will help a lot of people find this precious information. Okay, enough chit-chat and let's get serious. Time passes for everyone, and our body sends us signals. But who warns us that our friend down there is also changing? The skin becomes thinner, body fat moves, and sometimes accumulates exactly where we don't. To want it, even posture has an effect. Well, yes, even the penis is no exception. Have you noticed that sometimes it looks smaller? It doesn't necessarily mean that it has actually shrunk. Often the accumulation of fat at the base can hide part of it. And then there is the elasticity of the skin that decreases, changing its appearance, but it doesn't end there. End. Blood circulation is essential. It slows down with age, affecting the firmness of erections and the sensitivity of the penis. The changes are gradual, but there are ways to minimize them and regain confidence. The body needs care. Circulation is the key to strong erections. Do you want to give your sex life a boost and get back in tune with your partner? In my digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After Sessanta, you can find the link in the first pinned comment. I have collected practical advice and strategies to rekindle desire, overcome difficulties, and strengthen that special bond. Underestimate the power of small changes. Talk about blood again, the real fuel for erections. When circulation is at its peak, everything works wonderfully. But over the years, blood vessels can lose elasticity, making the flow less efficient. The result? Less powerful erections and, sometimes, a slight decrease in apparent size during arousal. And there's more. Slower circulation also means less oxygen to the tissues, decreasing sensitivity to touch. What used to be sufficient stimulation may now require more time and effort. This isn't the end of the pleasure, mind you, but it does highlight the importance of adopting habits that promote good circulation, regular exercise, and a healthy diet. Now let's move on to the great testosterone, the main hormone of masculinity, which influences vitality, sexual desire, and much more. Unfortunately, over time, its levels naturally decrease. Already from the age of Trenta, production decreases by about 1% per year. It seems little, but over the decades the difference is felt. With less testosterone, the body loses muscle mass and may store more fat, including in the pubic area, creating the illusion of a smaller penis. Libido may wane and response to stimuli may become slower. What used to light the fuse with a simple thought may now require a more intense and prolonged stimulus. But the changes in your body aren't just physical. Many men experience a real emotional shock when they realize that their performance is no longer what it used to be. This can trigger a dangerous, vicious cycle. Insecurity leads to anxiety, which in turn hinders the body's response. Suddenly, your mind becomes your sex life. Is worst enemy. Social pressure also plays a role. From a young age, we learn that virility is linked to the power and control of one's sexuality. When something changes, even if it is a natural process, the feeling can be one of loss of identity. Many avoid talking about it as if admitting the problem is worse than facing it. The mind is a powerful ally or enemy. And here we come to a crucial point: silence. Too many men, when they notice these changes, prefer to withdraw into themselves, avoid the subject, pretend that nothing is happening. But this silence creates distance in the couple, and a problem that could be solved with a simple chat becomes bigger. The partner perceives the change in attitude and, without an explanation, may even feel responsible. The difficulty in talking about it comes from the fear of appearing fragile, from the idea that a man must always be strong and confident. But this barrier only increases tension and makes the relationship less authentic. Physical contact can decrease, not because of a lack of desire, but because of the fear of failing or disappointing. Talking is the first step towards a solution. Remember, your body responds to how you treat it. If your routine is made up of an unbalanced diet, a sedentary lifestyle and sleepless nights, your intimate health will suffer. Excess sugar and ultra-processed foods promote insulin resistance, compromising circulation and reducing penis sensitivity. Lack of proteins and healthy fats, on the other hand, affects testosterone production, making the body less responsive to stimuli. But it's good news. Exercise is a powerful ally. Strength training helps maintain muscle mass, improves circulation, and stimulates hormone production. Resistance training strengthens the cardiovascular system, ensuring blood flow gets where it needs to go. Even simple habits like walking every day make a difference. And don't underestimate the impact of stress. Excess cortisol negatively affects libido and can cause erectile dysfunction. Relaxation techniques like meditation and deep breathing help balance hormone levels and keep the body running at peak efficiency. Small daily changes can make a big difference, ensuring pleasure remains a natural part of your life without avoidable obstacles. Youth is often synonymous with haste, even in bed. But as the years go by, the pace changes, and this can become a great advantage. Desire remains, but it acquires a new depth. Gestures that previously went unnoticed now become fundamental. A longer touch, a more intense look, a caress without haste. All this strengthens intimacy without depending exclusively on performance. Many men find that by eliminating the pressure of result, they can experience pleasure in ways they never considered before. The body in its response may change, but that doesn't mean the pleasure diminishes. On the contrary, it can become more intense and long-lasting. The key is to explore new forms of connection without the anxiety of failure. Complicity also takes on a new meaning. Sharing moments of affection, intimate conversations, and an authentic presence become as important as any other aspect of the relationship. When the couple learns to adapt to changes with serenity, the experience transforms and becomes even more fulfilling. Pleasure matures with age. And then there, Trinove, is the mirror, which can sometimes become an enemy. The body changes, the skin loses tone, and the signs of aging become inevitable. Noticing these transformations, especially in the intimate area, can generate discomfort. The penis may seem smaller, erections less vigorous, and physical resistance decrease. But instead of seeing these changes as a problem, try to welcome them as a natural part of life. Your self-confidence shouldn't to depend on your size or appearance. What defines a man is how he feels about himself. When self-confidence comes from within, your relationship with your body changes. Instead of focusing on what Trinove, it's different. Shift your attention to everything you can still fully experience. Maturity brings with it a new perspective on your intimate life. What used to be driven by external expectations can now be experienced with more authenticity. By accepting changes and looking at your body with greater kindness, your confidence grows, allowing pleasure and satisfaction to remain present. Embrace change, rediscover security. In summary, friends, all these changes are part of the normal process of life. But that doesn't mean that pleasure and confidence should diminish over time. With the right attention, it is absolutely possible to maintain vitality, strengthen intimate health, and continue to enjoy every moment without unnecessary worries. Small daily changes bring real benefits, both physical and emotional. And now, I'm Trinove, curious to know what struck you most about this video. The link between circulation and intimate health, the impact of testosterone, or perhaps the importance of talking openly with your partner. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your participation makes this space even more informative and useful for everyone. If you liked this content and found it useful, leave a big like. Your support is essential to ensure that this information reaches more people and to grow our channel. And if you want to learn more about the topic and discover other secrets for a satisfying and safe intimate life, take a look at the other videos available on the channel. And if you are not yet subscribed, do it now so as not to miss the next exclusive content on male health and well-being. Thanks for following me, and remember, take care of yourself at any age. See you in the next video.